Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. So we start to see some increased upside momentum here on the chart. So I thought it might be useful to give you guys an additional update for XRP or about XRP, because the market has reacted here to the 78.6 retracement at $2.84. After the price rallied on Friday quite impulsively, the price held a higher low. Not all coins did. Gotta say that as well. Like, the weaker coins, like for example FET or I don't know, Ondo, at least they were weaker on the local level. They could not hold a higher low here. Interesting is that XRP did, right? With the bulls turned up here around the 78.6 retracement. Important was not to break below the Friday low, so that low, held. And we could indeed be now in this C wave to the upside. It does look like that. So again, no change to the wave structure here. In the previous video updates, we talked here about the potential that this could be an A, B, C structure. And a C wave should be a 5-wave move. 1, 2. I can see a third wave in the making. We're now moving towards these resistances around $3.10 and $3.16. Maybe now shortly we're starting a wave 4 pullback and a 5th wave. So if we get these 5 waves up, then this could be our wave A. So an ABC structure in wave A. The pullback could be wave B. And then the C wave up could take us higher in actually a breakout to $3.40 plus. Well, actually into the direction of 380 to 430, right? So this is currently the idea I have. We have seen a reaction. What I will do, I will remove the lower support region because we don't really need it anymore. It certainly did its job. What now is important is to understand, right, with this impulsive looking advance, what would be now the micro support that really matters? And first of all, I think before we put that on the chart, the resistances here, they are the next ones to watch, right? $3.10. See, this is where we had these previous swing highs. And then these previous swing highs from mid-August around 315. These are the next micro resistances. They're just structural resistances. What, however, is important is to understand what are actually the targets, because a resistance area is not necessarily a target. A lot of people mix that up. In terms of ABC structures here, the C wave should normally reach the 100% extension to 161.8 extension area. It's quite interesting that this Fibonacci zone with 4 Fibonacci levels at $3.16, $3.24, $3.21, and $3.29 and $3.38 fits exactly into this area of the previous swing highs, and the $3.40 level, which is the important breakout point, right? So let's actually put the micro support zone onto the chart. Before we do that, a quick info, quick reminder. Some of you guys, especially in our membership, a few people have asked me if we could set up a squad for the Bybit WSOT trading competition. Now, I'm normally not doing this, but a lot of people asked me in the membership, or a few people, so I did it, set it up. There's a link in the description if you want to join us. The thing is, though, it's kind of last minute. Yeah, I kind of slept on it. And so it's like in 14 hours, if you're not registering within the next 40 hours, 14, you're not going to be able to participate. So if you're interested, check it out. I've put the link in the description. It might be fun. It's a community event. So we'll see if it works. Will be interesting. It's something you guys asked for, or some of you guys. So let's see who wants to participate. I think we need a minimum amount of 10 traders in there. So let's see if we can put it together. Feel free to check the link out to get all the info. Okay, let's now take a look at the shorter time frame support for XRP. So from an educational point of view, how do we measure that? So when we have a potential upside impulse like a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5, then I think it's quite important to understand how do we actually measure support. Now, in an impulse, an internal wave 4 should normally hold above the 50% Fibonacci retracement. So the way to measure that is we take the length of the third wave, with the Fibonacci retracement tool, And then I'm normally activating the 23.6 retracement to the 50% retracement. So the upper support levels are nice to know, but the 50% level is really what matters. So important is to understand, as long as we don't really have a top, this support zone will need to move with the price like a trailing stop. So 298 is support. As long as we're holding above 298, the focus can be on higher prices. And we might see some kind of a rejection here in this area around the resistance levels I mentioned. As long as we're holding 298, the focus can be on higher. But until we actually start wave 4, we technically would have to move support with the price. So it's 298. Against that, the focus can be on higher prices. Then when we have 5 waves, this could be a completed A wave. Then we can add support for the B wave before a C wave rally happens. Please note, this is still all part of a range, and we have to take it level by level because we're moving in a sideways range. Basically, it really gets interesting once we break above $3.40. The market could simply still extend this sideways consolidation for some time. If we can't hold that higher low in wave B and then can't break above 340, we might spend some more time in the range. But for now, this is what I'm watching for. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates, additional chart updates, and much more. And yeah, maybe you want to join us for that Bybit competition. See you over there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.